Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have a nice little trick that's been kind of floating around when it comes to all the pretty big in-demand objects when it comes to GPUs, PlayStation, Xboxes, Switches, and even those really weird things like fridges and other various things as well. Now, we've actually seen quite a bit of success on this. We actually had another person too as well, kind of bring this on up and promote this on up too as well. So I feel I want to maybe go and bring it up to you guys because we've actually seen a decent amount of folks actually apparently go and get a nice little W when it comes from this. I'm going to talk about this in regards to Best Buy and also in regards to Best Buy walk-in too as well. So very, very intriguing stuff. And when it comes to all this stuff too, it usually kind of is more always various case by case in your local area. So as letting you guys know, we've been seeing a lot of folks talking about this, mention this, so I want to go bring it up for you guys. Because apparently it's actually a pretty nice feature. So if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, we have the Samsung SSDs down below on sale. We also do have the Samsung phones as well for $50 gift cards down below. Amazon, which we're kind of still patiently waiting for any more news on that as well. The PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. And sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, get a bunch of free stock and free money. Same with that Coinbase too as well. And let's go and dive on in. And as well, if you guys actually had a chance to go and do this and have this work, feel free to, although it is, once again, a little bit more on the RNG side. So let's go talk about some little various things with it. So this is all more so in regards to Best Buy, and we do sometimes see these really weird formats happen on other various stores. Whether say like a store just has leftover stock and they're willing to go and sell and just basically kind of bonus give out stock for it, or sometimes there's a lot of canceled orders, and I would almost want to say for double whammy for Best Buy. Now, Best Buy actually has been kind of somewhat heavily botted on previous drops. We've also been seeing reports as well that some Best Buy stores just basically have those botters and scalpers just basically not go pick up the stock. So there's a little bit of like a triple whammy of all this stuff, and as well as also in regards to warehouse stock too as well. So let's go talk about this. There's actually kind of a cool video over here that kind of like a little tension to go bring this on over here from Praint Films. You kind of had a chance to go through this, kind of talk about and stuff as well. So this is the first time I saw it up on Reddit and other various locations. And I also want to go and give a quick little note too. There are all like other folks out there on there in general who have also confirmed that it does work as well, although it does kind of depend on all these other various locations and stuff like that. So a lot of people had a chance to go get this. A lot of folks have been kind of seeing it, and it's kind of seemed maybe worthwhile to be on the lookout for a little bit of a long-winded intro. Hope you guys don't mind. So the whole main idea and concept of this is more so on the app, and more so if you guys ever want to. Also, you can probably just call your local store. Usually, it depends on your local area, depends on your local Best Buy, depends on your local store. But if they do have stock, you can kind of have a lot of humans that at this point, after like a year and a half of all these restock grinds, they just don't care. They just want you to get your console if they have it, and they're just like, just stop calling us, in all honesty. So basically the whole format with this is you can also maybe try it on the app itself. It's probably the best preferred way to go. We could also probably do it on desktop too as well, depending if you just want to go and see, if you just want to more so call your local stores for it. But I'm going to show you guys on the desktop version just because it's easier for me to go record it for all of you guys. So say you guys want to go get a PlayStation or PlayStation 5 Digital. As you guys know, typically it almost always does go and show sold out. So this item is currently sold out, but we're working on getting more inventory. You look on the PS5 Digital, same exact thing. You look at pretty much anything besides the Xbox Series S, which I still kind of recommend, probably would go and say it's probably out of stock. So let's go talk about a few little various things with it. So number one, of course, obviously if you add to your cart for your local store for in-store pickup, number one, that's the most obvious of all obviouses. That means that it is in stock. We usually see that for normal Best Buy drops, so it's kind of just easy if you guys go check it and see it. But a lot of the times when you go and see these sold out, sometimes there's actually a way to go and see and pick up stock, especially if it's available for their local warehouses. So the idea is you have the app, or if you want to maybe check out the more so the online itself and just call your local stores if you guys want to. The only thing you guys probably really need to have is more of the SKU unit, which is usually this, or the model number, depending on what your store needs. Usually SKU is the more efficient one because that's like the in-store item identifier. So basically just want to make sure you have the SKU unit over here. So say for the PS5 Digital, it'll be the 6430161. And then if you guys go and check the app, if it has a chance to basically have like your local, you know how for Best Buy drops there's like the closest 50 miles or so, all near you to go and see what's your store, how you want to go check it out, etc., etc. So you go and have the app. If you guys go check in the very top left of the app itself, it should in theory go and show you guys which warehouse area and basically which store might be sitting on stock, or the local region might be having stock. And if you can use that as a signifier, you can basically go and see which stores do have stock. So the part two of that would be on three parts of that. So once you kind of know which areas and which stores with your 50-mile radius would see, While it will probably go and say sold out either way on the app or as well also on the website, that's why you check on the actual app itself, because it'll just show you like whatever store in like the 17, 18, 25 mile radius that might actually have stock available. Now, I do want to like kind of report on this. It's more so I've seen this on Reddit and a little bit on Twitter. So I myself have not personally had a chance to go through it, but I want to report on it because if people are getting their consoles, I want you guys to go get your consoles this way. It also make a lot of sense too, because we were seeing a lot of reports of stores having extra stock after stores are not picking up stock or just returns or canceled orders or just maybe like imagine like 10 consoles show up a week later because there's a snowstorm like how it is in Chicago. So then you guys know for that. So basically you would go and check on see, you'd go and see what local store would pop up for your 50-mile radius. And even if it says sold out on this, on the app itself, you'd be able to go and see which store location would have stock. So the part two of this would be you would then go and call that store, whether it's on opening or show up at the store on opening or just go give them a call. And you'd want to save either the model or the SKU number, more so the SKU number, and give them a call and be like, hey, I was looking online on the app. It said online that there was stock available for, say, my PS5 disc, PS5 digital, Xbox, or as well, you can try for GPUs and other various kind of in-demand tech objects, Switch OLEDs, etc., etc. And then if they're like a good employee, they'll be like, yeah, we apparently have 7 consoles, we have 3 consoles, we have 1 return console available in our back house, in our warehouse, or just in the shelves, or just in the back room, whatever it is. If they have the information, they'll let you know. If not, obviously they can't do anything with it. And then as that goes on, you'd be like, okay, so online there says that there's a stock. Can I go and maybe either register this, order this online, or can I drive to the store and pick on up? I do believe these are more so for the in-store pickups of extra stock available. And as you have a chance to do that, then basically, again, go get your consoles. So I just want to let you guys know this has been a method that's been floating around. I want to go give credit, like I said, for the original person who actually made the video on it, because I saw it, I was like, that would make sense. Because we also did a report on the news maybe around like 2 weeks ago, where we did go and see that Best Buy stores were having scalpers and botters that just instantly bought out stock in their whole like 250-mile radius. And as they did that, when they had extra stock available, that means that they like just had a chance to sell it. So either it's from walk-ins, which we did see quite a few folks reporting walk-ins available, and they got their consoles from normal retail price, $500 from Best Buy stores. And as well now with this secondary app, it makes sense because like I said, sometimes stores show up late, sometimes stock shows up later, sometimes stores maybe also have separate ordering systems. We did have a Best Buy manager confirm that sometimes Best Buy stores were able to go and access and order extra stock, especially if their store is like a good high in demand store, a high traffic store. We have had that confirmed. That has been like official notice for that. So I'm just letting you guys all know we've been reporting on this and seeing this stuff a little bit more. So check on the app, check your local area. It may not be for every area. I just want to remind you guys on that. When it comes to walk-ins, Target walk-ins, Walmart various walk-ins, Amazon store walk-ins, all that stuff, it is very, very various. It just like overall depends if you're lucky or not, or if there's canceled orders or not, or stores picked up stock or not. So I'm just letting you guys all know it's kind of RNG, but we have seen reports of people getting their stock and getting their consoles and walking on in and getting it from the pickup. So I just want to make sure I can share you guys with this because we've actually had a really, really quiet last few days in terms of restock news. I think it's been like over a week since the last proper PlayStation 5 restock. So we're kind of on the chiller side over here. So of course, I'll keep you guys in loop if we see more information. But right now, this kind of seems like at least a nice little pickup. And if some of you guys out there can get your consoles through this method, or even Switches, GPUs, Xboxes, I will go and say I'm pretty happy with that. And as well, I want to remind you guys too, we have been seeing reports of Xbox Series X's in Best Buy stores as well. So I'm not sure if that's going to indicate like another proper double whammy drop about the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X in the near future, or if that also just means we'll have maybe an online Xbox drop in the also near future, maybe in the next few days or so. Or as well, if it just means there might actually be an Xbox Series X walk-in drop, and maybe even some Best Buy stores might be switching their Xbox Series X's to walk-ins too as well, kind of how we saw with Target. So we have a little baby bit of information coming on out, so if you guys didn't mind me talking about it and kind of giving you guys some rundown for it. If we do see any more information on other various retailers, we'll let you guys know 100%, but as of right now, we're kind of keeping ourselves in the groove and going with the flow. So once again, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for the PS5 giveaway and all that good stuff, gaming news. As well, leave a comment down below if this did work for you or not. Maybe keep on casually checking throughout the week or next few weeks and see if any stock does pick on up. We also do have the Samsung SSDs down below. If you guys want to go check them out, super on sale, highly recommend. Same thing too as well with the $50 gift card for the secondary link down below, the Samsung phone and pre-orders. Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow and sign up for that Weeble. Deposit $1, get a bunch of free stock and that free money. Same with that Coinbase too as well. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. We'll try our best to get more restock news for you guys in the near future. You guys are all doing lovely, and hopefully get some more good stuff for you guys pretty soon. Love you guys.